question. I just felt like Prem had a lot of courage talking about, that box that's really similar to mine, or this character has that same thing where I keep spinning around to, I'm not lovable, I'm not of value, and the self-loathing is so deep, and but I really couldn't get up here and talk about that, so then I was noticing that.
Yeah, so here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are. I'm going to offer to you the key. If you look at the nature of this relationship, in the beginning there was the experience of total rejection, and then that shifted. There was work that was done, and all of that went away. And now there is a feeling of some of that returning, It is another wave. It is a wave of a calling for a deeper level of work. It is not only in this relationship, you have experienced it with relationships of others in the Sangha. As always is the case, it is out of the love for your freedom that all of it arises. So here is a possibility. There has been a conditioned habit of seeking approval outside. But the thing is that the very searching outside is the creation of the suffering.
Yeah.
It is abandoning yourself based on conditioned belief of something that is not whole in there, looking outside. And there is great fear to let go of that and remain with yourself. There is for everybody. But that's the doorway. That's the doorway.
I know. A couple weeks ago, I had a day where I felt that inside and out, that I felt like I was truly just perfectly happy with who I was, and I didn't need anything from anyone. It was such a relief to just drop, just have it happen. But that's certainly not the MO for this character. That's not how I usually feel. I usually feel very needy.
Yes. Every time you use the word I, what you are referring to is a habitual story. And the story is that happiness is based on the story changing, on the character changing. But you cannot know yourself until you are willing to meet yourself. Meeting yourself lies in foregoing the habit to seek what has been conditioned in the external environment.
So are you saying that I shouldn't come up here and talk about this?
No. No. There's no shouldn't. There's no one ever doing anything wrong. There is this pure love for you, and on some level it is recognized. In that pure love, like with every character, in pure love, then the character is surrendered to be used. It does not know how it will be used, but it can feel the perfection of it. But it is because of the love for you that it can be used this way. It is not rejection, it is the opposite of rejection. It comes out of love. There is something inside that has not been discovered yet. It is just a pointing to that. It is a pointing to yourself, sweetie. It is.
I know, and I heard that. I heard that with Prem. It's just.
You know, let's
Discouraged, that's all.
just what?
Discouraged.
Yes, okay, let's backtrack for a second, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, the opportunity is now. Okay? It cannot be stopped if the opportunity is really taken. So in order to be present now, what has to happen is there has to be a foregoing of the habit of the story for 2 minutes. So what that means is forgetting about what is not here, which is the past. If there is forgetting about what is not here, which is the past, there is forgetting about the identity of Lily. There is forgetting about who I am, what I need. There is forgetting about what Devaji is and what he represents. There is just this moment, untouched by the habit of conditioning, just this. Okay? So what is going on right now?
Well, some of the anger is dissipating.
Some of the anger is dissipating. Okay. So there is some anger still in there.
It's just dissipating.
It's dissipating. Okay. And what do you feel?
Sadness.
Sadness. Okay, so what is sadness without a label? What is sadness going into it for the very first time in your entire life, having no idea of what it is? Not in relationship to anything, not knowing anything, just feeling fully what is. What is the experience?
It's kind of relaxing.
Relaxing. Opening all the way into the feeling of relaxing. Feeling whatever is coming up all the way in. Exploring like a scientist, but with the heart wide open. For the very first time, what is going on now?
Just more peace.
More peace. Is there anything other than the feeling of peace? Right now, free of the habit of relating to a story of the past.
Yeah, more heart opening.
More heart opening. Just let yourself feel the heart. What does that feel like?
It feels like that.
It feels like love. It feels like love. When you feel this, can you find a place where it does not exist, where the feeling of it is absent? Or do you feel it everywhere?
I feel it everywhere.
You feel it everywhere. So then these forms sitting here appear within it. Then you discover you are what the experience of the separate character has been seeking. And all of the words, an attempt to point to just that, out of the love for who you are, which is always present now. There is no self-loathing in it. There is no rejection in it. There is no frustration in it. It is the feeling of heart. It is pure love. It is the truth of who you are. And now the muscles in the face, don't know if I have ever seen them so relaxed before. It is all representative. It is all reflective. It is not that that is me and my muscles are relaxed. You cannot find who made the change. You are in the feeling of your being, which is your heart, and then the reflection reflects that, and the face is soft and the body relaxed. Yeah. So beautiful. So beautiful. Could feel coming up a lot of anger, and yet there was the ability to stop and receive what is going on now. That takes maturity when things are activated. That is all you need. That is all you need.
Thank you. I'm just here in immense gratitude. I just really feel like there's a shift that happened in the deep humiliation of speaking about this piece of grasping for the outside and how much I've been grasping for so long, and just finally saying it out loud.
Can people hear what she's saying? Yes.
And just like spirit finally gets to move in.
Yes. It is so opposite the way that conditioning conditions you to believe. The ego's humiliation is the doorway into gratitude.
So much gratitude.
Yes, it is so beautiful. It is so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Yes, and you know, the reaching that seemed so much like it was what you needed, so clear that it just created misery.
Yeah.
And then in the exposing of it and the readiness to really see, then there is the taste of the beauty and the love that was being looked for, and the humbling of a recognition that it was actually arrogance that was looking for something outside of myself.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So beautiful. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just so beautiful. And I'm so grateful. Oh, I don't know.